Well, there's videos out there through various smaller channels that are accusing you of being a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at one right now on Omerta TV.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any validity to any of these?
No. We already broke all that. I mean, we could break it down again, but we broke that shit down already.
What were they trying to accuse you of exactly?
So when I exposed Boston Richey, he came back with an interview that I did with the Miami News. So I did an interview with them speaking on the current state of the Florida Department of Corrections. I was getting mad videos sent to me from different gangs from multiple different prisons of people overdosing, dying, this and that. And they were counting the overdose deaths as accidental deaths. So nobody actually knew who all was dying, this and that, how many people, whatever. So I went on the news and spoke on that. And they said that I was snitching because when he said, how are the drugs getting in? I said, the COs are bringing it in. So that right there, what I thought was a general statement, like, yeah, COs bring drugs in. I'm not saying, oh, dude's baby mother's coming in, pulling out a pussy. I thought that was as general as saying, yeah, inmates get stabbed. But he tried to take that and said, not only did I snitch on the COs, I got the prisons raided. I got people sent to confinement. I got COs arrested. So he put out this whole fucking, you know what I mean? Florida, like I said, everything is public. You go on the Florida Department of Corrections, they have every incident report of staff getting assaulted, staff getting fired, staff getting arrested. I was already out of prison 5 years when I gave this interview. People are like, oh, they probably went to all the prisons that you were at and flipped them and raided them because of... Ain't none of that happened.
Well, cooperating against the CO, is that considered snitching?
Well, this is what I love, right? So when I brought up, because Kodak Black said I was a snitch because I was breaking down the lyrics on whose bitch got taken by a snitch. I assumed it was Anwell because his bitch is in the video, but apparently he was talking about Jack Boy. He said that's snitching. So I said, okay, is it snitching when you were trying to bring up the COs that were beating you and torturing you inside of prison? Because you named them. That could actually result in some type of legal fucking issue.
Right.
Everyone said, well, nah, that ain't snitching. You can't snitch on the CO. You can't snitch on the police. But y'all try to say I told by saying COs are bringing drugs into a prison.
Yeah, I mean, I've asked this to Boosie, and Boosie said he wouldn't tell on the police or COs. To me, that's kind of crazy just because they're going to tell on you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to fully cooperate against you. That's their job.
You got COs that play both sides. You got some COs that's even gang members. But yeah, I feel like a lot of... I
understand that, but as a whole, in general,
yeah,
I think if a CO was charged with something and they had a chance to tell on someone to get out of it, I think 99.9% of the time they would cooperate.
Well, I thought Boosie sued over the CO or the cops that took his jewelry and shit.
Yeah.
Same shit, but you got to defend your fucking self somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, listen, Boosie's my man, but I don't agree with it. You know,
yeah,
what I mean? I don't agree with everything
the
Boosie
main thing
says.
that
Yeah,
I felt
that's
like,
a good point.
The main thing I felt like in that situation, I said it to somebody on Instagram because they make everything a race thing.
Yeah,
I said if I was black, you would have said I was an activist, but because I'm white and I said COs are bringing drugs in, you're saying that's snitching.
I mean, Boosie even said in that interview said that if you were a different color, people would be taking your words a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, but that wasn't the only allegation on snitching, though. Then they found an incident report where I told the police somebody shot a BB gun at my window and cracked the window, and I gave a fake description on 2 people that didn't exist. So they said that I snitched there because 2 people got arrested. And this kid who claimed to have been hired by Boston Richey was the one putting all this information out. Now, I remember the incident as I'm speaking to the kid who's trying to expose it because I'm the one that shot out my aunt's own window. So I shoot the shit out. She ends up calling the police when she gets home. Fake description. Yeah, wearing this. Yeah, wearing this. Ran that way. Nobody ever existed. Oh, nah, but the paper came out after saying that they got booked. Okay, well, a YouTuber called the Tampa Police Department and requested the same papers that dude exposed. They said it doesn't exist. So I put it on my YouTube. This is their number. Anyone call, request it. Find where 2 people got arrested. Everyone calling them. TPD probably got 1,000 fucking phone calls, if not more. It doesn't exist. So the kid, in this sense, from what I understand, What everyone questioned about him was he wasn't showing the digital copies you get emailed to you by the clerk. He was showing printouts, and he was saying he's been photocopying the paperwork. So more or less, everyone assumes he actually made a fake document of me saying I got 2 people arrested because no one else was able to ever request this shit. No one ever existed.
Slippery slope, man. Too much.
It's crazy.
Too much going on.
Yeah.